Hi, everyone. Today, it seems obvious that living things are made of cells. But for most of human history, humans had absolutely no idea cells existed. People could see plants, animals, wounds, disease, and decay, but the actual building blocks of life were completely invisible to them. The problem wasn't intelligence, the problem was scale. Cells are simply too small to see with the naked eye. Everything changed when scientists began building microscopes powerful enough to reveal an entirely hidden world. As you look at this early microscope image on the screen, it's important to realize that the device that allowed people to see cells completely changed biology. For the first time, scientists could magnify tiny structures that no human had ever observed before. In the 1600s, scientists like Robert Hooke and Anton van Leeuwenhoek began peering into drops of water, slices of cork, and biological tissues. And suddenly, an entirely hidden microscopic world appeared. Biology was no longer just the study of organisms we could see, it became the study of life at the cellular level. The images on this slide represent one of the biggest conceptual breakthroughs in biology. Scientists began realizing that both plants and animals were built from the same basic units, cells. Matthias Schleiden concluded that plants are made of cells. Theodor Schwann extended this idea to animals. This was a radical idea at the time. Instead of thinking about organisms as completely separate forms of life, scientists began recognizing a shared cellular organization across all living things. The cell became recognized as the fundamental unit of life. As you watch the kidney cells dividing in this video, notice that every new cell forms from a pre-existing cell. Today, this idea seems obvious, but historically it was incredibly important. Scientists once debated whether living matter could spontaneously appear from non-living matter, but observations of cell division helped overturn that idea. Rudolf Virchow proposed a simple but powerful principle. New cells arise from existing cells. Life does not suddenly appear. Cells divide, reproduce, and pass cellular material to the next generation of cells. This completed the major foundations of modern cell theory. Together, these discoveries formed what we now call cell theory. All living organisms are made of cells. Cells are the fundamental unit of life, and all cells arise from pre existing cells. These ideas became the foundation for modern biology, microbiology, medicine, and genetics. Once scientists understood that life was cellular, the next major question became, are all cells built the same way? Cell theory gave scientists a completely new way to understand life, but it also raised a huge question. If all living things are made of cells, are all cells built the same way? The answer is no. Some cells are remarkably simple. Others are highly compartmentalized and complex. In the next lectures, we'll begin exploring the two major cellular designs found in biology, prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells, and how those differences shape the microbial world. Thanks for watching this lecture, and see you next time.